So I'm annoyed and doing what I gotta do. So basically, this study, it's not a study, it's a thesis, okay? So, and I've talked about the Probole problem before, but basically it's 4 described species that are probably most likely one based off a barcode divergent percentage, I guess is the best way to explain it. So basically what they do for some speciation, and specifically in Germyrdidae, is that there is a percentage, and that range is usually 9 to 13%, to be considered a separate species, and then intraspecies or inside the species gap is usually like less than 1 to 2, 1 to 3. It kind of goes all over the place, but basically anything below 4 is questionable whether it's a separate species or a single species, okay? And Probole falls into this problem, okay? So the research in 2008 basically determined that the 3 species that are most likely referenced have a divergence of like, what is it? Hold on. What's the divergence? The divergence number is 2.8, which is well below the 9, right? Is it 9? I don't remember. But basically we're coming up with lots of numbers and lots of freaking groups and halotypes and things like that. And I kind of always forget this one thesis, which is where I'm documenting off of it to validate it, because I agree. It's one species with a ton of variation, right? And it's just frustrating because it's so easy to get caught up in the details and then forget that Tommen, whose study is fantastic, only did his major morph phenotype breed variation off one female and her progeny, her children. And then he did the barcoding off of like 20-something species. And it's just frustrating because they're all connected and they're all together, and Germyrdidae sucks. That's basically what it comes down to, is Germyrdidae sucks.